Hey you guys! Welcome to the explosive finale of Season 3 of Rose Roast.
We are here for the right reasons.
Going into tonight, I didn't know what to expect.
And by the end of this, we too will be engaged.
We're really fucking with the sanctity of your marriage now.
What do you think about that, Chris Harrison?
We're gonna file the shit out of our taxes. I feel like we should break the news to everybody. You heard it here first. Nick is gonna be the new Bachelor.
Yeah, listen.
Breaking news.
Yeah. If you don't know, now you know. And if you didn't, why? Yeah, it was meant to be. We all saw it coming. I'm happy for him and his journey, and I think he's fine.
I don't want to be over dramatic, but I was genuinely scared that Luke was going to be the Bachelor.
Same. And now he's going on tour, like, all these publicity things, talking about how he was, like, literally wardrobe fittings, like, you know, like, got the flight booked, everything, then, like, last minute they were just like, JK,
it's not going to be you. But maybe
do I feel bad? No.
You already did your service to America twice.
I-
Once in Iraq, and once on television. Thank you. Thank you for your service.
It's true. Thank you for your service. Now move the fuck on.
What else do I have written down?
Also, we haven't discussed there's a TIFF party, Toronto International Film Festival.
Oh, yeah.
We're based in Toronto, you guys.
In case you haven't noticed.
Oh, yes.
We're the Toronto, you're the everybody, but no verses. Just Toronto plus everybody.
But where I was getting at is that... No, you were good. It was perfect. There's a TIFF party, and it's a Bachelor... I'm talking Jared. I'm talking Tanley.
And Vinny.
And Vinner. I'm talking Jared, Vinny.
And
it's
Robbie. Dead Eyes. No, not Robbie.
Yes,
Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie as well.
But who's
boring guy? Jordan? No, not Jordan.
No.
Jonathan.
No.
They went on the double date together.
Nick?
Dancing.
Brett.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Brett. Sure.
Sharp T. Brett.
Brett.
They'll be there. Are we gonna buy tickets? We don't know.
Undecided.
But do we want to?
My feet stink. Can you smell them?
Yeah, I had this weird deja vu of last time we filmed where you were like, listen, Sam, I did not wear socks. It was a hot day. It danks.
It was a hot day. I'm very sorry.
And I think I made you so self-conscious, like I didn't help you out.
It's
I was
fine.
Like, don't worry, I'll breathe through my mouth for the next 4 hours. I was like, you're disgusting. But I don't smell them. I don't smell them.
I do it to you. I can smell them. And it's fine. Yeah, so that's a party that's happening. May or may not go.
No story to it, just the fact that it's happening and like we'll be breathing the same air as Bachelor in Paradise cast members.
We'll see. We'll like try and crack the code and see what the business with Jared is all about. Mm-hmm. Why not Ashley?
I actually saw Ashley, him, and Kayla in an Ellen interview. Jared and Kayla aren't together anymore. Ashley says she's over it, but like do you know that she told me she said on they all said their jobs. You? Yeah, we were texting and Ashley said that she works for Cosmopolitan. First of all, she called it Cosmopolitan and not Cosmo, which I thought was like Jared says that he manages several restaurants in a way that everyone was like, yes. I mean, I'm sure he also promotes like the teeth whitening toolkit that they all have to.
Right, the coconut.
Yeah. Anyways, Ashley works for Cosmopolitan, so like, fuck me, fuck you, fuck everyone.
And everything. That actually is shocking. She's in I hope it's not an advice column.
I'm sure
she has no business.
My God, that girl needs to get plowed and quick.
Her advice for everything would be: don't ever have sex, let it drive you insane, and then cling on to the next thing with a beating heart that you can.
Yeah. And also, if he says he's just not that into you, he is.
Ugh. Sorry, Ashley.
It's advice to die with. Okay, honestly.
Eyelashes up and out.
Ugh. Lace.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And Ashley.
Yeah, both of them.
I had another thought about Nick. So you know how they always do like the bio at the beginning being like, he's a farmer, like he's a vet, he's never seen the light of day, but we put him through boot camp and he's been running on the beach every day and working out. they don't need to shoot that B-roll because Nick just did Bachelor in Paradise. They just need to edit other people out of it.
Totally. It was him working out on the beach for like 4 hours.
Yeah. Every day. Anyways, that was just a stray thought.
I love your stray thoughts.
A think piece.
Also, like, how do you think they're marketing this Nick guy? Like, you're right, there's a farmer, there's, like, the Canadian. Like, is he just, like, the one that, like, can't win?
No, he's the one who's built up walls and has been damaged, and, like, it'll all be women who can fix him.
Awesome.
But in a way, they end up getting fixed themselves.
But in the end, they learn from each other and grow? Is that what you're to say? Is that what I'm to hear?
Wow.
Wow, we're both learning and growing.
Exactly. And mending. Educating and thriving. Thank you. Thanks for leading into that.
Can't sit back and watch.
Oh, I wanted to ask you, it seems like this is my rundown for what I think a typical day in Paradise is. The guys work out. Mm-hmm. The girls get their makeup done by Ashley I. They also wait their turn to do sound bites. Yes. Breakfast. I think
they also go on morning runs.
Yeah. Oh.
Runs by the beach.
Probably before makeup.
Yeah.
Breakfast and cocktails. Mm-hmm. Josh removes himself from Amanda's face and eats his first pizza.
Yeah, and then he moans into the camera for 2 counts of 8.
Exactly. A filler contestant gets introduced. Swimming. Women touch up makeup. Carly decides not to. Ashley cries. Retouches up her makeup. Lunch and cocktails. Filler contestant gets sent home. Main cast leaves because they're... Oh, a main cast member leaves because they're sad. Mm-hmm. Dinner.
Paid to.
More drinks. More sound bites. Bed.
Do you guys think the food's good?
No.
Really?
Well, you tell me you've been.
Sure.
Why are you asking?
Guys.
Can we just bridge to Sam humble bragging about this again? What room do you like? Where do they go?
Guys, I can't express to you enough how often my hotel... I've been everywhere they were. Every single part where they're not in their, like, little... In the
compound?
set. They're where I have lived and breathed. And vacated.
Gotcha.
Vacation?
Yeah.
You get
I'll
it.
ship it. I'll
Whole
buy a
family.
vowel.
All our family. Loved ones
Mom,
included.
dad, sister, brother.
Fucking boyfriends and girlfriends, dogs and cats. They all came.
Exactly.
Like, they have bits where they, like, walk through this, like, wood path where there's, like, palm trees. That's part of the huge hotel. Walk through it every day.
Yeah.
Their hotels that they stay at, they have to show the monogram things on their robes.
In the show, or?
In the show.
Oh,
because they have to promote it. I've worn those robes, you guys.
You've probably worn the same ones.
I'm sure I wore exactly what they wore. Anyways, yeah, like, am I proud of that? Sure. Will we go back because of it?
Absolutely.
So, on that note.
So, filler contestant comes. Mm-hmm. They get a date card. Nick convinces filler date to give him the date card so that he can ask Jen on a date because they haven't been on one since their original date.
Can I be real? May have slept through that part.
God bless
But I got to the part where they went on the date.
So they go to a carnival and they go to see a psychic. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I believe in psychics, but I don't not believe in them either.
But I'll sit here and tell you that I do.
Exactly. So when that psychic sat across from them and did a tarot reading after being briefed by the producers, she confirmed every single thing that Jen was afraid of, which is that he's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
And that he'll be the Bachelor. So this will end.
Exactly. She saw that coming in clear.
Yeah, that was...
They had to edit it out.
L&C. Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, that whole time, I honestly fast-forwarded through it because I was like, this is ending. Why am I watching this story?
It is hard to commit when it's been ruined.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're trying to get ahead of the curve? Like, was Reality Steve, like, typing furiously and they're like, here's Nick!
Yeah. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reality Steve's like, oh, I'm so close to hitting post. Could have ruined another one.
Yeah, so they got their cards read, they made it on the beach.
But if, like, a psychic had told me, they were like, so, this probably won't last, I would have been like, bye, Nick! Like, immediately. They would have been like, that's just a woman from the beach she washed up here. I would have been like, she seems right.
They believed her, though.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. I would. Not.
You wouldn't?
I know, like, it's on TV. Like, if it wasn't filmed,
Are you trying to tell me that what's on TV isn't real?
No.
Teresa Caputo isn't real?
No.
The Long Island Medium
is real.
As
Tyler, his E-show, I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. Okay. I'm not denying that he has talent.
Shut up.
What's happening?
Real.
It's fake.
No, it's not.
I don't. First of all, the celebrities that he interviews makes him look bad.
I mean, WWE girls probably are the best look.
Ex-Playboy bunnies, it's like, can we just
They have
exist?
loved ones who have passed over, too.
Here's the thing with
they
Long
have
Island Medium
messages to
and why
receive.
it's better.
Abs
Long
to
Island
R.
Medium
Abs to R.
Long Island Medium walks through the grocery store, and she's like, hold on. And she'll, like, take the clerk and, like, tell her that her mom died
Here's
last
the thing.
week.
They're staged. Sweet little Tyler, he doesn't even know who the celebrities are who he's going to meet, and neither do we, and we saw them. It's all real.
Okay, fine, but don't make it seem like my Long Island boo-boo is doing a poorer job than Tyler.
Listen, I said some things. I reacted to what you were saying.
In a way that I would say was at a 12.
Yeah.
It's all your days of standing your ground.
Here's the thing. I haven't seen all the episodes of Tyler, but I watched a recap episode of the top 10 moments.
Are we backing away from where we stood?
No.
I can feel
cried during every one of them. I'm not Ruby Rose, Amber Rose I cried during. Some basketball player I don't recognize
well, that's because
I
Amber
cried
Rose
during.
is the best.
Exactly.
Everything else is...
But did I also cry during Boy George's reading? Yes. I did. All 10. Anyways, no, don't take it away.
Hold up your phone and press it after you talked about Boy George.
Boy George. I won't be able to find it now. Is that not the best $24 an adult man can spend?
And a straight adult man.
A man who's comfortable in his sexuality.
That's right.
Evan has a line coming to stores Claire's near you everywhere.
Okay, what were we talking about?
Let's circle into Izzy.
I don't even know how.
I think you have thoughts. Let's do it as
I think that she's 25 and she's boring, but she's pretty. And my mom argued that she lacks chin. And I said, you bitch.
She has
Where'd
great
this come
eyebrows,
from?
though.
My mom was like, where's her chin? I was like, what are you doing?
Where's your mom from?
New York.
Flushing Queens.
My mom sounds nothing like that.
Yeah, but I love it. I'll lean into it. I'm sorry I called you out for that.
No.
Where's the chin?
Where's her chin? I feel like that's her, like, being like, a bitch.
Oh, man. I just wrote, Izzy fucked up. When Brett was dumping her, she was suppressing facial tics, which I respect.
Me too.
And clearly just wanted to get the fuck out of there. When he was dumping her, he's like, I'm not feeling it. She's like,
yeah, she was. She was like,
got it.
and bye-bye.
We're out. 30
She
minutes later,
deserved
she's
it.
on the phone with Izzy. Or not Izzy. She is Izzy. With Vinny.
Yeah.
She's like,
You know,
I'm
I
sorry,
saw
Vinny.
you know what, I'm boots on the ground. I saw a TMZ video of them two together going to the airport to New York. Did you see that?
No, but
Yeah.
I am happy. Because here's the thing.
And then TMZ was like, are you guys dating? What's the deal? And she, like, rubbed some schmutz off his face. And they were like, no, we're friends. We're good. So they're, like, back on.
Yeah, 100%. They're all the way in.
But also, Izzy's a stupid bitch.
Completely.
But I hope she's learned from her mistakes.
I mean, she claimed to have learned from her
Cheers to
mistake
that.
after, like, she was like, I'm in love with Brett. And he was like, I don't like you. And she's like, I made a mistake and I love Vinny and I hope that he'll let me come to Florida. Florida. I hope that he'll let me come to
Tampa.
Florida. Yeah. Oh, Orlando.
Orlando, please. Yeah, you know, she is. I felt like she got rejected and then just crawled back to something that she just like wants
Was
to be
comfortable.
loved.
Yeah,
And I don't
agree.
think it had anything to do with him. And I don't
We're
know, I
skipping
feel
ahead to the finale episode, but I love. Who was it who compared themselves? Oh, it was Ashley I. She was like, oh, like, I just feel like a mistake was made. Oh, no, it was Wells. Wells said it. He's like, I'm scared that I sent Ashley I home because she's a sweet girl, and I made the same mistake Izzy made. And I was like, you think that you and Izzy are the same? Are you insane?
I'm happy you transitioned into that because I thought that whole thing, I think producers wanted those four couples to just, think they want that ending of 4 engagements and nothing else.
Yeah.
And I think that they really manipulated Wells into choosing Ashley I because he knew that obviously wouldn't work out.
He was
But I
devastated
think-
when Shoshani left. He's like, wait, you're going?
I don't think he was. I think that he
Devastating's
wanted
a
to
strong
be
word.
with Jamie, like, floof hair. Wait, that's her name, right?
Yeah.
I think that he wanted to be with her, and producers kind of, like, made him, like, keep the main cast alive kind of thing, but not ensure, like, an actual relationship.
Right.
I don't know.
Controversial.
Like, yeah, that's what I think. Because I feel like, where'd that come from? Why did you choose Ashley I? Like, what? Why? What was solidified there?
Oh, except I do want to say, this is skipping ahead, but physically, Wells and Jamie belong together. Like, that's the two.
That's what I mean.
Out of the three of them,
For
like,
sure.
you're not going to be with Shoshani.
No.
You're not going to be with Ashley I.
You have nothing in common.
Ashley I is settling harder than, like, I don't even
sad.
know.
It's actually sad.
Like, she's insane, but she doesn't deserve to be with Wells.
I agree.
Jamie and Wells are, like, a match that makes sense.
Yeah.
But just to jump back to Izzy for a second, I wrote, she went to rehash with Amanda, who can't cry because of Botox, and Lace, who was crying the whole time, but also half untangling her hair.
I hate everything. Every hair that comes out of Lace is just a disaster. Like, what is your weave?
What?
Your eyelashes are like a million spiders tangled up in your eyes.
Yeah.
And I just want you to just be au naturel for like a minute. But I think that right now she looks good. I was stalking her Instagram and she cut her hair and she like...
She's on it.
She's, yeah.
I also love, where do the cabs, like when Izzy was dragging her bag on the beach, I was like, where are you going, man? Like, you're walking into the ocean.
When do they choose that they can go up the like human way, up those stairs? And when do you have to like lug your bag across the sand?
I feel like Elan's at the bottom of a bunch of stairs being like, no, keep going.
Yeah, for sure.
Not here.
Other points?
The Academy Award for pretending to give a shit is Josh. When she, like, came up when she was leaving. Like, after crying, Izzy was leaving. He goes, she okay? Barely looks up, doesn't even flinch. Like, you're garbage.
He's gross.
She called Vinny in the cab and doubled down on getting dumped. We already talked about that. Wells and his sister wives. Physically belongs with Jamie. They make sense. I look at them and think, yeah, they've been together since college.
I agree.
Yeah. Shoshani is over this. This whole thing, when she left, I was like, I feel like she's like, I didn't leave Russia where the ratio of men to women is 3-1 to come to America to struggle like this. I just want to be married and relax.
I agree. She's super hot, but like, what was that breakdown of tears? Like, get it together. Because for a second I was like, yeah, girl, like, fuck this. Who are you fighting this, like, scrawny little fucking... radio voice loser for, who like definitely didn't get laid like until he came to the show. And then I don't know. Some would argue nay.
No, I don't think so.
And then she just starts crying, and it's like, what's causing this? Like,
I think she was thinking about the way she'd have to travel back from Mexico.
Like, Lord knows she is taking some rusty old car.
Yeah, she's driving back. Like, they're like, we'll fly you in first class, but no planes after that.
Yeah, you're hitchhiking home, sweet.
Sorry, baby girl. Yeah, she's just exhausted. Just like a stray observation from the rose ceremony.
Sure.
I just love the way Josh talks. I think he's so stupid.
It's disgusting.
He says Amanda the way, like, Murica, but like
Amanda.
Manda, here's my rose.
He just has this really, like, Atlanta twang that I know I've said it before, but I will say it again. I don't like it.
I loved, so Brett trying to be dramatic in the rose ceremony, being like, I picked none of y'all, was my favorite, because I feel like he tried to be like, maybe I could be the Bachelor, and producers were like, we already picked one, bye-bye.
And also, literally no one cares about you.
Who are you?
I heard him speak once or twice, and it was always lackluster.
Chris Harrison was pissed that people are going off script.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hate the puns with people's names. Like, in it to Bennett.
Grace.
All's wells that ends wells.
It's a nightmare.
Ashley, I think you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That one's mine. Ha, weak one. Just a light tickle and a chuckle.
Didn't even open my mouth to make the word come out.
Oh shit, we're at 19 minutes.
Yeah, just sum up your points.
Okay.
How much more you got?
This is almost the end. So for the bracelets, when they all started to go on their dates and they got the Grace bracelets and they're like, let's get a Grace tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Oh, they started with bracelets.
Yeah, I saw that. I laughed out loud.
So Grant and Lace have a celebrity named Grace, and then they got a tattoo, and I think the scariest thing that you can hear in a tattoo parlor is, let me introduce you to your artist, Chops. Chops. And then he comes around the corner, full beard, like, motorcycle's lost underneath him somewhere.
But
like,
also, like, one button, straight belly.
Yeah.
One button done up, and then just, like, pure gut.
Yeah.
And they were, like...
Uh-oh.
They committed, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they were paid to do that. Probably nothing.
And then I wondered aloud, what will last longer, the relay or the tattoos? Spoiler alert.
Zing.
The tattoos. Evan wears tidy whities because of course he does, which was revealed on the body painting date.
But it was kind of funny that Carly was like, obviously we have the weird fucking date because we're like the gross couple.
Yeah.
And it's like, at least you're self-aware. Like, Lord knows no one on this show has
Gives
ever
a
been.
shit. Yeah.
Or has ever been.
The weird couple?
No, self-aware.
Oh, yes.
Like, everyone's
you're
like,
right.
what, me? And it's like, yeah. But
True.
with her, she's like, yeah, me.
Yeah. Fair.
And it's like, yeah, like, that's the one thing that I'm like, okay. But everything else, I'm like,
But that's
you're
only
gross.
because of her. She's carrying that.
Yeah.
Like, he's not self-aware at all. He's
No.
like, wow, great.
Yeah.
Can we sign up for this at home?
He's like,
I love
what a
this.
wonderful craft idea.
Yeah. Like, I can't. And then I also thought, what do you think it was like for Carly to take Evan's V card? Overnight? Yeah.
He has children.
Adopted, I'm hoping.
Same.
It's the only way. It's the only way I can imagine it.
But then who would choose to be his child?
No one. They
That's
don't
the
have an
kicker.
option. They're nonverbal.
Ugh.
And then, so the final rose ceremonies for
Yep.
the, like, finale. So it was Carly and Evan first, then Grant and Lace, then Nick and Jen, then Amanda and Josh. The editing was right, and I'm all the way in with Grant and Lace. Like, I cried during his speech.
Same. I don't think I was that into it. If anything, I was, like, very... I was moved by the, like, disgusting couple. What's their name?
Evan and Carly.
Yeah.
Even through it, like, my body wanted to cry and be like, this is sweet.
I was by no means, like... But
Right.
I was like, oh, this is, like, a cute story of, like, her being completely disgusted with you and then, like, realizing there's a real lasting bond here.
I think it's a little too close to realize.
Sure.
It's like...
Maybe it's just, like, something I'm familiar with.
You're all disgusting. But eventually I
people-
came round.
Just disgusting.
Disgusting.
But then you settle.
Exactly. Special shout outs to the heartbreak faces of Izzy, Ashley I, who, like, was rolling her eyes trying not to cry on camera. And there's something real dark about asking for one last kiss. And are you sure?
Oh my god. Oh, I hate
Before
that.
being dumped. It
I
was real
hate-
bad.
She is, I don't want to say on the spectrum, but I
It
said
was bad when
and
she
it's
was
out
like,
there.
okay, bye.
One last kiss is, like, enough to make you just want to end your life.
It's so sad.
It's like, walk away.
I feel
and
like
then
she
leave.
tied that giant makeup case around her waist and just waded into the ocean and hoped that running out of air would happen faster than normal. She, like, put it on her chest and was like, this will do.
Oh, that's so sad. Just,
You
like,
never let
sink
me
to the
down,
bottom.
Bobby Brown. Like, Anastasia Beverly Hills.
That's funny.
I watch it.
Contour.
Yeah.
Contour.
Contour.
Yours was so much better. And I was like, contour.
No, I'm into it.
Okay.
Um,
Anyways, yeah, that was honestly just a whole lot of gross.
I felt really bad for Jen, though.
I didn't.
Like, when first of all, he was crying, and he is an ugly crier. But also,
Oh, but I felt for it.
I-
I've never seen him, like,
I
express
felt
emotion.
for him. But, like, there was, I feel like, snot bubbles that he was hiding from camera.
Aww.
And she also had to comfort him in a way that, like, you shouldn't have to when you're being dumped.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay,
He
you
was
should
like-
go. I'm the Bachelor.
Yeah.
I'll find love. And she's like,
A part of me was like, why are you crying?
Shoshani's holding a cab for me, so I gotta go.
Honestly, Jen's super hot. Like, she probably
be
is
fine.
married right now. Like, I don't really feel
I
that
hope
bad.
so. However, the last couple is Amanda and Josh, who, so she goes first and expresses her love for him and how she feels and that she, like, pictures their life together and can't wait to introduce her daughters to him. Thank you. And he reacts to her speech like he's just eaten a home-cooked meal. Like, he's like, that was sweet, thanks.
Ew, he just moans.
Moans.
He's like,
that was sweet. Like, she's not pie.
Yeah, good point.
But fine, whatever. I also was the least into that one, especially since it came last because, spoiler alert, she released it on social, so that was a fuck up.
She released it on social,
yeah. So I already knew it was coming, so I wasn't, welling up by any means.
Yeah, no, it was pretty obvious.
But, I can't wait to the follow-up to Andy Dorfman's book, written by...
We don't know.
Little Amanda. I think Amanda will write one after they break up in 6 months called, Hey, You Tricked Me.
Hey! Or Andy was right.
Oh my god, but not in that voice.
Yeah. We don't want to tell you.
Just the twins.
The twins.
A biopic. But it wouldn't even be written word. It would just be each of them a Rorschach almost. But one would color scribbles in yellow crayon on one page, and the other page is an identical scribble but in green.
But it would just be vulnerable. And then question mark, question mark, question
it would
mark.
be live, laugh, love.
But also they don't know what vulnerable means.
They're stupid.
So that is the end.
That concludes their journey and our journey.
Ours. Our first Bachelor in Paradise.
Recap.
Our third season of Rosé Roast. And we are...
I don't even know what word we're gonna go.
I was going with done. What were you gonna go
for? Oh, done. I don't know. We are Rose Roast, but also done.